Hi, my name is Christ Praise, and you are welcome once again to CP Music Lessons. Today, we are looking at chord inversions. In this lesson, I'm also going to show you how to apply inversions in your play. Now, let's take a look at the C major chord. We have C, E, and G. I hope you know this by now. So the C major chord. In this form, we call this position the root position. We call it the root position when the C note is the first note. Is the first note of the chord. So C, E, G. This is the natural position of a C major chord. So you have C as the first note. Then the third note is E, and then G is the fifth note. So 1, 3, 5. In this form, we call it root position. Now, we can decide to move our finger 1 on this C to the higher C. This. So we've changed the position, and we still have our C, E, G. Instead of C here and then E and G. So we have E now becoming our first note, followed by G, and then C now is the last note to the right. Okay, so E, G, and C. For example, let's say you have 3 friends. So C, let's give Charlie, a friend called Charlie, one of your friends, as C. And then the other friend, E, let's say Emmanuel or Ima. And then you have the last friend, Gifty. So these 3 friends are standing in front of you, Charlie, Ima, and Gifty. Charlie is to your left-hand side. Ima is in the middle, and then Gifty is to the right hand side. Now, Charlie has decided to move to the right hand side. So now we have Ima on your left hand side, and then Gifty is now in the middle, and Charlie is to your right hand side. Okay, so we still have these 3 friends, Ima, Gifty, and Charlie. Though their positions have changed, but they are still the 3 friends you know. So this is the idea of inversion. It's just to rearrange or to shuffle the positions of the note. Okay. So when we have this E becoming the first note, followed by G, and then C, which is the root note, has now become the last note on the right hand side. We call this the first inversion. So as you can see in the picture, we have E, G, C. The root form is C, E, and G. Now we move this C here to this. So we have E, then we have G, and we have C. Okay. So this is the first inversion. Okay. Now we can still move. So let's say E has also moved to the right hand side. So now, so we have Gifty now to the left hand side. Charlie, which is C, is in the middle. And then Ima, E, is now to the right hand side. Remember, their positions have changed. Their positions have changed, but they are still your friends. Okay, so in this form, we call it the second inversion. We have G, we have C, and then E. So C becomes our middle note now. But in the root form, C becomes our first note. So anytime you move the C, which is the root note, to the right hand side or to the middle, anytime the C is not the first note, then the chord has been inverted. Okay, so how do we play it now? We have finger 1, finger 3, finger 5 on the root form. Then when you move your thumb to E now. Finger 1, finger 2 plays G, and then your pinky, finger 5, plays C in the first inversion. Now to the third inversion, your thumb now comes to G, and then your finger 3 plays C, and then your pinky plays E. Okay, let me do it this way so you can see. E. Okay, that's it. Or this way. So root form, first inversion, second inversion. So practice this in the root form. Then we have 1, 2, 5, first inversion. Then 1 on the G, 3, 5 on the second inversion. So we only have in the triad, we only have the root, first inversion, and then second inversion. So now practice it in the block form like this, and you can also practice it in the arpeggio form or the broken form. Okay, 1 roots, first inversion, then second inversion. Okay, now we can do the same thing with the left hand. Now on the left hand, we have, in the root form, we have 5 on the root, which is C, 3 on E, and then 1 on G. So 5, 3, 1. Then we move to 5, 3, 1 again. That is E, G, C. So 5, 3, 1 in the first inversion. Then to the second inversion, we have 5, 2, 1. G, C, E. G, C, E. And practice this one too in the block. So then you break it. Then okay. Now let's do the same for the F major chord too. So this F major in the root form, and we have our F as the root, A and C. First inversion will be A, C, and then F. Okay. Then our third inversion, we have C, then we have F, then we have A. Okay. So the fingering is 1, 3, 5 as usual for the root. Then 1, 2, 5. A, C, F. Then we have 1, 3, 5. Okay. You can break it. Root, first inversion, then second inversion. Practice this one too several times. Now let's come to the left hand. We have our root 5, 3, 1, then 5, 3, 1 again. That is A, C, F. Then we have 5, 2, 1. That is C, F, A. You can practice it too. So, root, first inversion, then second inversion. So practice your F too and get it well. Okay, now let's move to G. So G major, we have our root form G, B, D, as you can see in the picture. G, B, D. So the same procedure and the same formula. Let's move to the first inversion. Finger 1 plays B, finger 2 D, and then pinky G. Second inversion, we have finger 1 on D, finger 3 on G, and then pinky or finger 5 on D. Okay, so you can practice this one too. Okay, now for the left hand, on the left hand we have 5 3 1, the root form. Okay, then we have 5 3 1 again, B D G. Our G now is at the top, B becomes the first note now, so that's the first inversion. Now let's move to second inversion, and then D starts it, followed by G, and then B ends it. 5 2 1. So practice these two. Okay, root form, first inversion, second inversion. If you move forward, you come back to the roots. Okay. Then now let's look at how to use these inversions in our play. Okay, so if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do right now and share with others. Okay, the application is in the next video, and see you there.